That's so awesome! Endearing! You best friend! So you're a bestie, aren't you?
I love you, friend!
Pookie!
Catalina_Caldwell just traded with 14 viewers.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll be ready. I'll be ready in a minute. But oh my god. Thank you for the raid. Ah. Okay, I'll be ready in a minute. Just wait. Okay. Um. Oh. Wah. Wah. Wah wah wee wah. Oh, interesting. But hi, hello, good morning. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Cat, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Hi, hello, welcome. Oh my god, I was just preparing things for stream. I didn't have my headphones on. They were just sitting here at the side. And I suddenly heard the raid announcement coming from my headphones. And I was confused for a second. I was like, what is that? And then I realized it was the raid sound. And I was like, oh my god, I got a raid. But hi, hello, good morning. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, Kat. How was your stream? How are you doing? Ow! Oh my god. Fuck! Oh my god. I think I need to go to the doctor. I've had a pain in my chest for a couple days. Like every time I eat food or drink something, like something that like really hurts. It's like a hold on, let me check. What kind of feeling is it? Oh yeah, it's a really stingy feeling. Like in my like chest area somewhere. I wonder if I hurt something in like my what's it called? Esophagus? The fucking where food goes. Saw Oh, that's how you spell it. Esophagus. Yeah, the esophagus. That's where the food and drink goes. To go that into the stomach. I wonder if it's torn or hurt at some point because it really stings when like food goes down. At a specific point, I just feel a sting, a stingy feeling. Esophagus stings. What does Google say? Have you taken a cough drop or lozenge? No. Maybe I should. Also, hi Arsen, you got some first. Welcome. Okay, the Google AI says it's esophagitis. Esophagitis? Esopha something. It's probably some sort of acid reflux. I know I have some sort of thing. But I don't want to go to the doctor or do anything about it. It'll go over, I'm sure. Someday. Anyway, Kirby. I have to show you guys. I have to show you guys. I drew dark matter over the weekend because I was in a Kirby mood. I wanted to draw a dark matter from Kirby. But hi, hello, good morning. I was so distracted by the raid and me being in pain that I forgot to do. I forgot to say hi, hello, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. How's it going? How was your weekend? Are you doing all right? It's been Onyo. Aw. Fucking ow. Can't even drink my coffee in peace. Nightwig was ass, not gonna lie, sucked absolute doo-doo. Yeah, I can imagine that. That's much better. Couldn't watch United Day stand, so of course it was shit. Yeah, but what about Earth's Mightiest Heroes, though? It's not even like when like it's my mouth that hurts where I can just keep the coffee in one side of the mouth and before I swallow. No. Now it hurts when I swallow it and it's like it hurts. Fuck. I don't know how this happened. Does it hurt with water? I'm not sure. Does it? Hold on. No, it doesn't hurt with water. Like, it doesn't necessarily hurt, but I definitely feel like something still. I just guess it's just because the coffee is hot, and therefore whatever is wrong has a bigger reaction to the coffee. Also, I don't know what kind of medicine would even help here, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Also, hi Link, welcome. Hope you're doing well. It was fine, but what was the weird one-sided homoerotic romance between Hawkeye and Wonder Man? Hey, you didn't even see Wonder Man in the show yet. I only showed you like 2 episodes. Congrats on second, Link. Oh, I forgot. I need to. Oh, I completely forgot to do. Uh, Twitter and Blue Sky stream notification. Let me do that real quick. What to write? Um. That's about right. Good enough. Okay, why is there a drag path edit of fucking the tiger guy from Winnie the Pooh? Yes, I do know what his name is. I'm just calling him that because last time I said his name on stream, I stumble on my words a little bit, and I ended up saying something a little bit worse. Unintentionally, of course. There you go. Should I do a Discord? Should I post on Discord that I'm live? No, not today. Oops, wrong thing. But yeah, we're drawing Kirby today. Is that what I want to draw though? I don't know. I kind of want to draw Pokemon. I watched True Green 7's video yesterday. He uploaded a new video. It was one of his 4 artist videos, which I think are really cool. Just him and like 3 other artists just drawing Pokemon or Fakemon, I guess. And yesterday they did a video of drawing Pokemon mascot, essentially replacing Pikachu and making brand new mascots. And it gave me some idea. Also, hi Aurora Phobic. Congrats on 69th, welcome. It's been a little while since last I drew Pokemon. Or Fakemon, rather. We're inching so much closer to Pokemon Day. And you know what's gonna happen on the next Pokemon Day. We already know what's gonna happen on the next Pokemon Day. DLC. I mean, they already announced DLC for Legends Arceus. But no, we're likely gonna get the announcement of the next generation. Because it's likely coming out next year. Which means February next year, which is in like a couple of months. Also, same month as my birthday. Is I believe that's when Pokemon Day is. When is Pokemon Day? Hold on. Pokemon Day. February 27th. So 4 days after my birthday. Which means and I assume that's when we're gonna get the announcement of the next generation. Most likely alongside the starters of that generation. Like they always do. They always announce the next gen by showing us the starters. I still remember specifically the Scarlet and Violet trailer that we got on Pokemon Day in 2023? 2023. No, 2022. No, wait. Yeah, 2022. Where was a person like going into an old like library or like lab or something, and then finding the fucking logos for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and then then it showed like PNGs of the starters. And everyone was like, "Oh my god, Weed Cat, Weed Cat, Weed Cat!" Oh my god, I love it. Sprigatito. This is probably old news for a lot of people, but if I bring in if I bring in the key art for Sprigatito, do you notice something weird about it? It's easier to notice when it's flipped, but like one eye is like a little crooked. This is the official render of Sprigatito, by the way. And they messed up the eye. Oh my god. I love it though. Sprigatito is the starter that I picked for my playthrough. I named it McCavity after the cat from Cats because it becomes a dark type. It was between McCavity and Mr. Mistopheles because it's also like a magician. Fuck the next gen, I won't break bronze back. I'm excited for the next gen. If Legends Arceus is anything to go by, it seems like they're really are trying to make it the best Pokemon game yet. Of course, there's still gonna be people that don't like it simply because it's Pokemon. I mean, so many people went into Legends EA in bad faith, fully expecting it to be bad. I guess Scarlet and Violet just left a lot of people with bad faith for the franchise. Unfortunate, but like kind of Game Freak's fault for releasing Scarlet and Violet how they did. Like, listen, I love Scarlet and Violet for like the good parts, but I can't deny that it's, while the story was fucking the best they've ever had, like the game itself was very rough around the edges. Man, I miss Pokemon Sun and Moon. I had a completely legally acquired shiny Mew on there. Don't tell Game Freak. Don't tell Game Freak. But it's fine. I don't need my shiny Mew back because Game Freak gave away free Mews as an event like a few years ago during Scarlet and Violet, and so I have a cool little Mew. It's Poison Terra type, which is not really that good. But hey, it's my Mew. It's my special little Mew. It was so funny to oh, the coffee is cooled down, and so it doesn't hurt that much to drink it anymore. I should definitely check what's wrong with me though. Had the level 45 Mew given back, curse you copyright. I don't even know what brick bronze is. So I am excited to see what the next generation is gonna be. I say as if we don't already know, based on leaks, what it's likely to be. The Terra leak was a hefty thing. It's already been over a year since the Terra leak. Haven't seen any leaks. We have anything on the Firestarter? Not that I've seen. I've only seen like leaks about what like the generation is. Like where in the world are we going and what's the theme of the of the region. what, as far as I've heard, we know what place the region is based on, and we know what the likely name of the games are going to be. Although the leaks only contain, the um Japanese like what's it called, like placeholder names. So it probably isn't 100% accurate, but the leaks say that it's likely it'll be called Pokemon Wind and Waves, and it'll take place in a very like island based region, which sounds like Greece or somewhere like Indonesia. That's what people are saying. One of those two, which would be cool. I want to see Indonesia, actually, because we haven't really been to Asia. Which is weird to say because four regions in Pokemon are based on Asia, but the thing is, they're all based on Japan specifically. It would be cool to see more Asian regions. Plus, we've been in Europe for quite a while. The past like bunch of regions have all been in Europe except for Alola, which was in the US for some reason. But whatever the next region is, it's not gonna be as good as, where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's this. Let me just not as good as my Pokemon region, obviously. I have the best starters. This one doesn't really look like a starter, but who cares? It is. I said so. Goop. There is really no precedence for grass starters looking like just a plant. Usually there's some sort of plant animal, unfortunately. I remember I made a different set of starters like years ago. Where like the grass starter like was a stoner. The fire starter was like a weeb, and then the water starter was emo. Mine are better. My starter fish could be your starter fish. It's not a fish. It's a porpoise. Okay, 02 is looking pretty fire. I haven't even explained what I'm drawing. I just assume that everyone knows Kirby lore and knows who this is. But no, this is 02. The reanimated body of Zero. And I have been drawing in the wrong layer. Main antagonist of Kirby 64. Leader of Dark Matter. The Dark Matter Hive Mind. Also, my grass starter could totally beat up your grass starter. Cause my grass starter has the power of sex appeal. My head started to hurt a little bit. Oh no. My head hurt real bad yesterday. I woke up, I had slept like throughout half the day. And then I woke up with a really bad headache. Very unfortunate. Where does blue come from? Where does blue come from? Why is there blue? Why is there blue? I do want to draw Pokemon though, but I have so little inspiration for some reason. I've been thinking of regional variants, but none come to mind that would actually be kind of cool. Nothing wrong now. I forgot to play Marvel Rivals this weekend. I literally forgot. I was going to, but then I just didn't. Well, I prayed. I prayed. I played on Friday, and it was kind of miserable. I'm not gonna lie. I kept playing free fight mode, and I guess not a lot of people were playing in free fight mode, so I ran into the same people over and over. I ran into this duo. This duo several times, both on my team and on the enemy team. This sweaty fucking Widowmane duo. That kept talking shit every single time. Sweaty Widowmanes, always talking shit. It was annoying. And every time they banned Remy, they banned Gambit, and I was like, please just let me play Gambit. And they were like, hey, it's free fight. If you want to play Gambit, go somewhere else and play. And like, this is the only place I can really play him comfortably because no one can steal him from me if everyone can play him. But no, they ban him for God knows what reason, and then say that... and I claim that it's my fault. Like, I'm hovering the character. Don't ban someone's hover character. It's different when, like, oh, it's the enemy team that bans Gambit. But when I'm hovering Gambit and they decide to fucking ban him, it's like, bro, you don't do that. You don't do that. There was one funny moment, though, when there was a Moon Knight. There was someone hovering Moon Knight. I believe they had Lord, but I'm not quite sure. They were hovering Moon Knight, and they decided to ban Gambit. I was hovering Gambit, by the way, and Gambit ended up getting banned, unfortunately. And so I banned Moon Knight, and I was the only one that banned Moon Knight, just out of spite to that guy. And somehow Moon Knight ended up getting banned, despite me being the only one that wanted to ban Moon Knight. So it's funny when that happens. Same thing happened sometime in season 4 when Daredevil came out. I was playing Free Fight. I don't think this was on... I don't remember if this happened on stream or not, but I remember someone tried to ban Daredevil when like half the team was hovering Daredevil, and then, you know, bad RNG, Daredevil ended up getting banned. And so everyone on the team fucking banned his hover character because we were like, nah, there's no way one guy got Daredevil banned when we all wanted to play him. I believe he wanted to play Blade, and then when Blade got banned because everyone voted him, he was like, what the fuck, guys? I was hovering Blade! Pussy-ass little bitch. Could dish it out, but can't take it. Like, I get that some characters are annoying to deal with, but if your team is hovering them, don't ban them. Like, I always ban Penny because she's annoying to deal with, especially in Free Fight when there can be several Pennies. But if there's a Penny if there's someone on my team hovering Penny, I will be respectful and not ban Penny. People are so annoying in Free Fight. And then they fucking say that I take it too seriously because, oh, it's just Free Fight, bro. I know it's not serious. I'm playing it just because I want to play Gambit. I'm playing Free Fight because I want to play a specific character, and yet you banned them. Pissing me off. And that happened to me one time. I tried Free Fight. I was hovering Ultron, and this fucking Ninja got my guy banned. Sadly, didn't get her banned. Rest in peace. But man. The thing though is the thing too is the thing uh I'm almost captain. I forgot to play on Saturday and on Sunday, unfortunately. On Sunday I just forgot. On Saturday I was busy watching movies. Arson knows what I'm talking about. Arson came over and we watched Fantastic Four and some other bullshit. So I was too busy. I couldn't play Rivals. And then on Sunday, I just forgot. I just forgot, and so I didn't play. Straight up, just forgot to play. I wanted to play, but I just forgot. And then by the time I remembered I wanted to play Rivals, it was too late, and I couldn't play. Also, I had a really bad headache, so like maybe it was for the best. But the thing is, if I had played on Friday or Saturday, I would have reached captain. I'm really close to reaching captain, so I might get captain today, so that when I start stream tomorrow, you will see my funny captain. I watched the Flats video yesterday where he played Rivals, and he on his team was someone who already has Lord Gambit. Holy shit. I don't even know how that's possible. They must be spending fucking have so much free time on their hands. Cause like for me to fucking rank up in as Gambit, I like use all my I usually play him in free fight, not only because it makes it, more likely for me to even get to play him, because even if someone grabs him, I can still play him, unless he gets banned, but like that's a completely different issue. But I use all my arcade mode like resets because the proficiency due to the people abusing the proficiency thing back in an earlier season in Doom Match, you can only do the proficiency missions 5 times in arcade mode. And I do all of them except for the play character for a certain amount of minutes because that just takes a while. So I usually get that once, and then all the other ones I repeat until they're over. And that has only gotten me to captain so far. Did however go Widow and was actually kind of good. I was gonna throw, but I started dropping off. It was weird as fuck. That's the thing that happened on Friday, actually. My team banned Gambit, and I was mad because, in like a couple, that was like my third or fourth game in a row where Gambit got banned. And so I was a little mad, and I jokingly, mind you, although that's not obvious through text chat that I was joking, I said, that's it, I'm throwing. And everyone took me seriously and was like, bro, it's just free fight, bro. Even though my team fucking banned my hover character. I thought free fight was the place where people were fun. Yet they're always the fun police. I guess the only fun people you find in free fight are the Jaffs. I guess the Jeffs are the only ones that are fun in free fight mode. I shared this on Discord a while ago when it happened, but there were like 3 Jeffs on each team, and we all just sort of chilled in the back while the rest of the teams were like fighting on the point, and us Jeffs were just chilling, just emoting with each other, running around, eating each other with our ults just for fun, and then spitting each other out. That's what you call peak rivals gaming. It's just free fight. You ban my main is personal now. Exactly. Like, yeah, I agree. It's just free fight. I do agree. This is like more casual than quick play is. People who play arcade modes and like hero shooters really just do it because it's for the love of the game, not for any competitiveness or anything. They do it because they want to have fun and play the fun mode. But when you ban my character that I'm hovering, now it's you taking it a bit seriously, right? Because if I'm hovering the character, like, sure, in comp it makes sense, right? Even like, still, banning someone's hover character is just disrespectful. Like, why would you do that if your teammate is good at a character clearly because they want to play them? You shouldn't ban that, even if they're annoying. But like, in comp, I get it, because it's like, oh, I don't want to deal with this character because it makes it harder for me, because I need to rank up. But in free fight, it's like, it's free fight. You're not gonna rank up here, buddy. So why ban someone's hover character? The fact that there is, like, you know, banning in free fight mode at all is kind of weird to me, but I guess I get it. Because I've played against a team of all rockets. I've played against a team of all invis. That shit's annoying. So I get why there is, like, bans like that in free fight. Because certain characters are just so annoying when there's too many of them. But I'm gonna be honest, Gambit's not one of them. Gambit is not that annoying. But man, now I want to play some Gambit. I'm not even a huge fan of Gambit. I just like how he plays. I mean, by process of elimination, Gambit is my favorite X-Men. Just because I like his design and I like his powers. But, like, I know nothing about him. But I thought he was French. I didn't know he was from Louisiana. I thought he was French before. Because that's what I heard. But no, he's from Louisiana and he just speaks French for the hell of it, I guess. I just want Drax in the game. I will be playing Rivals tomorrow. I hope the game runs well. On stream. Because that's usually how the curse works. That's the Rivals curse that I'm having currently. Every Tuesday, my internet is real bad, and so the game doesn't want to be played. And then on Thursdays, the game has to update, which means throughout the entire stream, the shaders are loading, which causes lag. But at least when I'm in the game and the shaders aren't loading, the game runs fine. Well, because my PC sucks and Rivals is a very unoptimized game. Like, I don't have these issues on Overwatch. What the fuck is Rival? What Rivals? What's wrong with Rivals? Come on, NetEase, fix your game. There, 0-2. Zero Two's design isn't really that interesting. It's just this. What? Private? Whoa. Body? What? Dream? Oh, tricked on me. Make him a little bit more interesting design-wise by giving him some flesh color. A little bit of flesh color here and there. Wouldn't hurt this weird eldritch being of darkness. Oh, but the neighbor's watching me. The mailman watching me. I don't feel safe anymore. Oh, what a mess. I wonder who's watching now. IRS? Eh, looks pretty cool now. Eh. Oh, is that the garbage truck outside? I think I hear the garbage truck. Okay, that looks pretty fucking sick. Stretch. Oh my goodness. Oh, the eyeball. Mess up the eyeball. There we go. Wonderful. Every time I read your name, my mind shifts to imagine the M37 HMC. The what? I don't even know what that means, but hi, welcome. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Weasel or is it Weisel? Not sure. But hi, welcome regardless. Hold on. 0 to Kirby, not Darling in the Franks. Oh, but even when I search up Kirby, I still get 02 from Darling in the Franks for some reason. Why they have to go and name this woman 02 when the perfect 02 is right here? It seems I messed up a little bit. That's more like it. And then I'm also gonna actually maybe just a little. That's better. 57 HMC stands for Howitzer Motor Carrier. Then open top shelf propelled artillery based on the M24 Cappy light tank chassis armed with. Huh? these are military words that I don't understand. And about my name is similar to the animal weasel. Ah, that's what I assumed. Alright, then I know that. But hi, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Okay, maybe not military words, but like artillery words that I don't understand. Actually, this is my second time here. Been through review, right? Oh, Okay. Well, it's nice to see you. It says you're a first time chatter, but that might just be Twitch being weird sometimes. Maybe it doesn't count, doesn't always count people if it's been a while since they chatted. But I hope you're doing well. Now this looks fire. This looks fire. Maybe change the glow on the halo. Oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Okay, maybe not the eye though. The eye, I feel like should still be, or the iris rather. Iris. Okay, that messed it up, but it's fine. I can fix. Whoops. I'm good. Also, nice art. It looks fire. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm just drawing 02 from Kirby. Or an interpretation, at least. Because it's originally from Kirby 64, and so the original design is very low poly. I gave it more organic shapes, although I've seen people interpret the weird sprouts from the wings to be like crystals. Because that is what they look like because of the low polyness of the design. But I think it makes a lot more sense for them to be more organic shapes. Kind of reminds me of you know those moths? The moths where they have this weird organ that like comes out of their abdomen and it's like weird and gross. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, what I'm talking about. The eye shine makes him look too cute. He's supposed to look ominous. Stretch. I actually need to go to the bathroom. So I will be right back. I go over here. No! I just realized I forgot. I forgot something. Okay, I'll fix it when I get back. I'll be right back. Wah, I'm back. Okay, I forgot something. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Uh-huh. There we go. Rock cam. Yippee! Ooh. Yawn. I will pet the rock. Wop, 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 wop. Wop, wop, wop. There you go. um, kind of, I'm not feeling like drawing regular zero right now. Data. I feel like drawing a Pokemon. I never finished drawing the gingerbread Pokemon that I had the idea for, but now I have a new idea. Oh, there's. I need to clean my monitor. Got something on it. Yeesh. Yeesh. Ow. Ugh. Do we have any ghost steel types? Are there any ghost steel types? Hold on, let me ghost steel types. Steel slash ghost type Pokemon. Aegis slash Doublade, Goldengo, Honedge. That makes sense to me. Are those the only ones? Seems that way. But that's Ghost Steel. Are there any Steel Ghosts? Probably gonna count the same, right? Steel Ghost type. Yeah, it's the same ones. Wait. Golem isn't Steel, is he? No. Alright. I'm planning to make a regional Honedge. Should I do that? I mean, it kind of fits for the region, because, you know, haha, Norway. Viking sword, Viking shield. I mean, it would just be like, imagine an Aegis slash, but like the shield looks more like this, you know, round with like the cross on it, and it looks like something like that. I don't know. It would make sense, you know. You know what I'm saying. I will keep moving now. Don't take fame. Don't need a credit card to ride this train. Strong and it's sudden. For some time, it might just save your life. I didn't realize this song was in Deadpool and Wolverine, by the way. I was surprised when I heard it. I shouldn't be that surprised. Apparently, it was in Back to the Future. This is like a well-known song, well-known '80s song. I just didn't know about it until NSP did a cover of it. Because I'm a little bit stupid. No credit card to ride this train. Strong and it's sudden, can be cruel sometimes. It might just save your life. That all in love is fair. Yeah, but you don't care. Exactly how I envisioned the guy in the map. Here's this thing about making a Norway-inspired region. What do I do about Berserker and Rune Regis? What do I do with them? Because they're Galarian forms, right? They're only in Galar. And stronger than steel. Like they're Galarian forms, they're only in Galar, but like they're very much like Scandinavian inspired Pokemon. They're only in Galar because, you know, the UK has a strong ties to Scandinavia, at least in the Viking Age. But like, do you just put the guy, you put them in there as they are, or do you I don't know. Ugh, stretch. I'm stretching a lot today. My arm muscles feel weird. So hi Ash, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yawn. Oh my god. I can't believe how quickly I fell asleep last night. Cause like I slept through like half the day, but then I still went to bed at like a normal time. and then I just fell asleep. I didn't lay awake for that long. I guess my headache was just so bad that like I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm down for the count. And yet I still laid in bed for hours this morning. I remember waking up early, but then, you know, staying in bed because, like, oh, I don't need to get up for anything. But I kept being annoyed because I think someone was doing construction. Someone in the neighborhood was doing some construction because I kept hearing, like, banging noises and, like, drilling. At, like, 8 in the morning. Like, what the hell? Sleep? Who needs that? I slept 30 minutes max. Oh my goodness. It do be like that sometimes. I'm very much unable to, like, sleep for just a little bit. I'm either awake or I'm asleep. I'm either awake for 12 hours or I sleep for 12 hours. There's no in between. I can't, like, take naps or anything like that. Sleep is for the weak. I used to think like that, but now I really wish I could sleep. My insomnia is really bad at times, and I'm just like, I just wish I could sleep. Please. I love sleeping. I love not needing to care about anything happening in the outside world. I just want to live in my little dreams. I had a weird dream the other I had a weird dream the other day where I was like, I believe I was like Princess Bubblegum. Actually, let me put this like, I think I was Princess Bubblegum, and then was doing gay shit with like Marceline, you know, like Princess Bubblegum does. No, don't flip it that way. Hmm. Oh my god, I just remembered a reoccurring dream that I used to have. Or the dream itself wasn't really reoccurring, but it was like what happens, like the like place in the dream was reoccurring. I used to dream about this place all the time, where like there was this like house on like the countryside, and I was just there hanging out in the peacefulness of nature. But one part of the dream that I always thought was weird when I was younger, because I used to have this dream like when I was younger. I don't really have that dream anymore. But but every time I had that dream, I was a girl, and it used to confuse me when I was younger. Like, why did I dream of that? I mean, I didn't think too much of it. I just thought it was interesting, you know? I've never really cared about gender stuff. Never cared about gender norms or anything. I just thought, huh, interesting. But now I'm like, oh, interesting. But now with like implications to it. What if it was a prophecy? What if that is my destined future? Uh, I get lightheaded when I stretch. Probably the iron deficiency or something. And I really should go to a doctor. Last time met with my friend, uh, they told me that they had gone to the doctor and talked about a lot of symptoms that they've had, and being like, "Hey, doctor, this is here are some symptoms. What is wrong with me?" And the doctor, you know, told them what condition they might have, and ever since then, my friend has been like, "Oh, well, now that I know, I feel a lot better about myself." And they recommended that I should do the same. I should go to a doctor and tell the doctor everything that I feel is wrong with me, and then get some sort of diagnosis from what condition I might have. Because there's likely a lot of things wrong with me. Iron deficiency, insomnia. Probably all comes from some sort of condition. Because those can also be symptoms to like larger conditions, you know? But I wouldn't know. I'm not a doctor. Stretch. Man, I really need to get my job application done. I only have a week left. Barely, not even a week left to finish it and send it in. I need to fucking sit my ass down and force myself to finish it like today so I can send it in. Because I really want this job and I really need a job, like, at all. I can't be unemployed my entire life. Not that I would be. Even if I don't get this job, it's not like I would be unemployed forever. Plus, this is kind of like a job. I should probably put on my job application that I am a streamer. Because like it's useful. Like it shows that I have social media experience. I could like if they wanna open like a Facebook page or like a Instagram account to like promote the shop, I could like help manage it. You know, it's smart to at least put in that I have social media streaming experience. Good at hooking up. I messed this whole thing up. You were such an awesome, but you suck at love. You suck at love. Uh, which playlist? This one. Yeah. Actually, I want to listen to the best song ever. Um, right, Arson. This is the best song ever. Right, right, Arson. Right. Right, Arson. I love that song. Do you know that the girl who voices Nifty also voices Penny Parker in the Spider-Verse movies? I crashed to the ground. I hit by the blinded by the light. Writer, negative divs, not gonna lie, but Vox Day, negative divs writer, so Vox div, not gonna lie. Oh, it's almost like it's not the song that's the point for you, it's the fact that it's Vox that's the point for you. Interesting. That's just because it's Christian Bull singing. That's why it's better. Oh, so it's because it's Vox. I see. you realize you kind of said the exact same thing. You just put it in different words. That's where the fun is. Fun is. Look into the eyes of the sun. But mama, that's where the fun is. You're right. I just personally think those two songs are some of the best in season 2, but are outshined by Love in a Bottle by a million times. Love in a Bottle is the song from season 2. Haven't heard it. Haven't seen season 2. But there's no way it's better than Loser Baby. Is that a basic choice for the best song on season 1? I think it is. out what it. Hi, Julian. Welcome. I will pet the rock. But the real question is, what is the worst song on season 1? What's the worst Aspen song, season 1? I'm not waiting. Is love, but thinking nothing could go wrong. So that was just a PNG. A lot of people think it's just a PNG. You're not the first and you won't be the last. Why'd you redeem Pet the Rock if you didn't even know it was... Don't really know her. I only know her name. But she crawls under your skin, and you're never quite the same. That was gonna be like a headpad gif popping up. There. I still haven't figured out how to do that. I think I need a plugin for that. Seems I've fallen for her. Seems to have an invisible touch, yeah. She reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart. She seems to have an invisible touch, yeah. With control, slowly tears you apart. Okay, it's starting to look decent. Don't like losing to her, it's still a game. You messed up your life, you want it just the same. Now I know there's a built-in ability. Take everything you see. Falling for her seems to have an invisible. My favorite season 2 song is Live to Live. I haven't seen season 2. Stop talking about all these songs. I've only heard the Nifty song. And I love it because it's cute and I like Nifty. Watch it now. I will. Sunday said she would watch it with me. She said she would obtain it completely legally, and then we could watch it together on the Discord. For legal reasons, I have to say she obtained it legally. Yes, obtained it in a very legal way. Michael, what do you mean by your butt is mine? Oh my god. Prince sure is a guy. He sure is a funky character. Be a better place. Don't like what I'm saying. I want to slap my face because I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Okay, main body is done. Finally. Holy shit. Give money to the multi-billion company that has too much money for its own good. I mean, Has-Been has already been greenlit for 2 more seasons. Do you really need to financially support Vivian Madrana? Giving more money to Amazon is not gonna make them pay the animators more. So if they've already been greenlit, then like... For legal reasons, I don't promote piracy. Like, don't do that. But like, come on, do they really need it? I cannot draw ghost hands. When are you gonna give the Rock a cool hat? Do I have a cool hat in here right now? I mean, I can do this. Hold on, one moment. I can do this. Oh, got the Crocs on. Never mind. Let me go back. Oh my god, my model is frozen. Oh, it's not. It's just slow for some reason. Oh, I need to use the bathroom again. I've been drinking too much water. And coffee. there we go. Yeah, I'll be right back. Again, I need to use the bathroom. Wah! Wah! Okay, I'm back. Hello. Ghost hand. Is this a good idea? Because the idea is like a mimic, right? Like stealing uh the role of Voltorb or Among Us. That's what this fake mana is. Like doing that kind of archetype. But like when Among Us did it, like it looks like a Pokeball. But it's, not an orb. This is just an orb again. Is it too similar to Voltorb? Also, does it need to evolve? Kinda don't want it to evolve. Unless... Unless? I guess this one's actually possessed by a spirit and isn't just a creature that just happens to look like a Pokeball. But I want to do like a Mimikyu type. How does Mimikyu do it? Mimikyu. Mimikyu. my god, what is this? Oh, that is such a cute little guy. Oh my god, there's like this cute little Mimikyu lamp that I guess the Pokemon Center sells. And it's one of those like soft lamps that you squeeze it to turn it on, and it's so cute. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Uh, uh. Ah! Look at this! Oh my god! It's so cute! Ah! I want one! I need one! It's so cute! Oh my god. Anyway, I was gonna look at Mimikyu official art. I swear there's one piece of official art where it's using its little hand thing. But how does it look? I don't want fan art, that's spooky. I am deeply terrified of looking up Pokemon fan art, by the way. I know it's very irrational. But I have a deep irrational fear of looking up Pokemon fan art. Okay, I guess Mimikyu wasn't much help. Let me go to my Pinterest and see if something I've saved there is good help. I still don't have a proper name for my OC. The Wrath OC. The Wrath Deadly Sin OC. I keep coming up with names, but I never feel like good about them, you know? Oh, that's actually a good reference. Let me just screenshot this so I can put it in the small view. The sub view, that's what it's called. I mean, it's a very human looking hand, so I might have to stylize it a little bit, but It's a very human looking hand. I feel like I need to like apalmify it a little bit. You know Apalm, the Pokemon? Yes, moonlight. You did the mash. The monster mash. Did the mash. Did the mash. Did the mash. The monster mash. They did the mash. They did the mash. Fun. Included man, Dracula, and I didn't know Dracula had a son. Wait, come on. Play the mash. Play the mash. Come on. I love the Monster Mash. It's so funny. In like a 1960s way. It's like a regional Mimikyu or Haunter. The hand is giving Major Haunter vibe. No, it's its own Pokemon, just based on the idea of Mimikyu. Wanna use your love tonight. I don't lose your love tonight. In the sense that it's a mimic Pokemon. The idea of a Mimikyu put inside the concept of an electrode, you know? In my mind, stop making you. You're right, that don't mean I'm wrong. Another shoulder to cry upon. I just hope the claw doesn't look too like humanoid. And people can, believe that the claw belongs to this Pokemon. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. Man, I need to listen to more of the Outfield. I love their songs. Specifically the few songs that I actually have on this playlist, which is this one and two others. This was the first song I heard from the Outfield, because NSP did a cover of it. Then I listened to a few more of their songs, and I was like, damn, they're actually kind of cool, even though it sounds like Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. That's the meme. That's the meme that everyone makes. And that's what makes it good. More REM. I love REM. I don't listen to them that much anymore, but I do love their music. They were one of my favorite songs of all time. So over my shoulder, a piano falls, crashing through the crowd. Actually, let me make it a little cooler. There we go. I'm breaking through, I'm bending spoons, I'm keeping flowers in full bloom. I'm looking for answers from the great beyond. REM aren't together anymore. I think most of the members, if not all of them, are still alive, even though they're really old. But last I checked, they are not. They're not together, and they're not planning on getting together again. Though I do believe the singer Michael Stipe does have a solo career going on. He still occasionally makes music. Right? I'm not making that up. Michael Stipe. Discography. Project. What's his latest project? Stipe began recording his first solo album at Electric Lady Studio in New York City in 2023. Oh, his first solo album. He just started working on it in 2023. Interesting. I thought he was doing, I mean, he's probably done music, just not, full solo album. That's cool. That's ghost color, right? A little bit weird. No, needs to be more purple. Hold on to what we got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. But give it a shot. Give it like a rocky texture. Uh, multiply. And make a difference. We make it or not. Yeah. Oh, way there. That's better. Oh, that's right. That's fucking right. The eyeball will just fucking disappear. I swear. Oh, 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 alright. Do my love. No, gotta. Actually, let me make it a lot more similar to this color. That's a lot better. Same thing the other way. Slightly dark and slightly more blue. There we go. And it's darker. Just add a little bit more texture to that. So it looks a lot more ghostly. And also do the same with the outline, sure. You know what? No, 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 no. Let me remove this, this, and this. My love, we boogie on down. And then instead, make this a multiply layer. And then add one that's, what is it? Lighten, that's what it is. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. Feeling, I'll tear up this town. Gotta loose, but loose. Kick off your Sunday shoes. Pull me up from my knees. Ah, don't it cry. Is that cool enough? I think that might be. writing in the... Is this right? I don't think it's quite right, actually. That looks pretty good, right? I hope. do it. Better be. My head when you're not around. When you're not around. But I'm girl. What? Okay. Uh. I don't think I have a steel type symbol. Let me make one real. I mean, I probably do have one. I probably did doodle one, but I don't remember it. It's kind of hard to see actually, but nope, that's better. like this goober. Does it fit does it fit in well in a Norway-inspired region? Not exactly. I don't know if this is based on anything in Norway. It probably isn't. At least not intentionally. So probably not. But you know, it's something. It is indeed a Pokemon of some kind. Did I finish my coffee? I did. Was like a little droplet left. Ugh. Yummy water. Dirty brown water. That might not fit, but you'd welcome all the same. That is true. Even though in recent years, Game Freak has really made like an attempt to have most every Pokemon in a given region fit the place that they're based on. Galar is really good at that. I don't think there's a single Galar Pokemon. Hold on, Galar Pokédex. I don't think there's a single Pokemon in Galar that doesn't fit. That doesn't, you know, fit in perfectly. Every Galar Pokemon has some connection to the UK. Whether if it's by association or because it's just straight up, you know, a UK thing, pretty much all of them, every Galar Pokemon is British in one way or another. Even the ones that don't seem British, like the ones that seem like they're based on something else. Like, for example, Berserker, which is just a Viking. Like, it fits into Galar because of the UK's history with Scandinavia during the Viking Age. And Phalanx, which is like based on Roman soldiers, fit because of the UK's history with Rome. But there are still, you know, regions that have Pokemon that are like, this one is a little bit weird to have specifically in this region. Like, what's an example? Is there an example in Galar of a Pokemon that kind of doesn't fit in at all? That isn't specifically British? I don't know if is an example in Galar, but like Flamigo in Paldea, what's a flamingo doing there? I don't know where flamingos are even found. Maybe they are found in Spain. I don't know. Reller and Rabscar are very Egypt inspired. So is Espathra and Little. But because there's two of them, then I assume there might be some history between Spain and Egypt that's referencing. Squawkabilly is very American, so I don't know. Still works. It's a mimic. The mimic. The mimic. Or should I give it an evolution? Should I make it evolve? Should I make it evolve? I don't know. No. Oh, that's the that I said. I did everything. And ev- What to do with the gingerbread though? I still want to make the gingerbread guy, but I don't know what to do with the gingerbread guy. What's a good secondary concept for a gingerbread Pokemon? Pokemon. Pokemon. That's how it's pronounced. I say Pokemon a lot. Like poke mon, but it's supposed to be poke a mon or Pokemon. No, it's not Pokemon, it's Pokemon. Away. Is he edible? Stop asking if things I draw are edible. You guys are fiends. You guys are fiends. I don't know, it's as edible as like, I don't know, a Sinistea or an Alchemy or a Slurpuff. That's how edible it is. Would you eat a Slurpuff? Oh, my chest still hurts. Ugh. Blah. Blah. Big blah. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I had one idea the other day, but I forgot what it was. I wanted to make some sort of fox. It was a fox. Fox. I thought fox Pokemon. Fox Pokemon. That's an idea I had. Fox Pokemon. There are foxes in Norway. There are foxes in a lot of places, but like, you know. What does the fox say? You know. And I thought it could have like a form change thing going on. Like it has two forms. Summer form and winter form. Similar to like Morpeko, who has its full belly and its hangry mode. But then one is an Arctic, one is a winter fox, and the other's a normal fox. You know, goes from orange to white. One is ice type, and the other is. I mean, it's easy to go fire type, but I don't want to do that. Maybe dark type, but I believe we already have a dark type fox in Thievel. And we already have a fire fox in Vulpix. So, you know. But I wanted to rehash an idea I made for a different project. I've talked about the fucking creature collector project that I'm part of. I came up with a design for that it seems like I'm the only one that liked. So if they don't want to use it, then I can use it for myself. And it was, I wonder if I have it. Hold on. I wonder if I can find it. Find the sketch I did of it. Oh, it must have been a while ago. Is it here somewhere? Oh, you can tell this is old because I was still using this brush. But is it this one? No, that's the IKEA shark. Still happy with this IKEA shark mon, but eh. Is it this one? It's this one. It's a really old doodle, but like. It's partly based on a stray cat and also a goblin. Hence why the big form, the evolved form, quote unquote. It's not actually an evolved form. It's the idea is that like it's like that I don't think Pokemon has done it, but Pal World did it, where there's like this duck, this like Emperor Duck Pokemon. And it's like it looks very similar to like these little penguin Pokemon. Or like Pal World, it's Pal World, not Pokemon. There's this big Emperor like penguin Pal in Pal World that is not actually a penguin. It just looks like a penguin. It's actually a duck, but it is like the leader of like the actual like little penguin pals. And it's a similar deal here where like there's these little goblin stray cats and they're ruled by this goblin cat big guy. And it's based on the labyrinth. Obviously, these are the goblins and that's David Bowie. I feel like I can rehash this idea if my friends don't want to use it for our creature collector project. I mean, I can ask them if they still like it. But not too long ago, someone else made a stray cat creature for that project, and I'm like, oh, all right. So we just forgot about this one. Okay, I guess I can use it for myself now. So maybe I'll do that. But I'll ask if they really hate it that much. But I can tell you what she can say. My power, my pleasure, my pain. But like, I would have to change it to a fox. What was I gonna draw? Was I gonna doodle it just now? How do I draw a fox? Then they have more diamond-shaped faces. No, they don't. Wait, they do. Wait. What does a fox look like? This is what a fox looks like. This is what a fox looks like. But no, twice large. I can't. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get at you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, the light hits the gloom on the grave. I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get at you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Fennekin. How does this Schnoobert look? This goopy snooper. I don't know why I like calling things goopy snooper. It's just a thing that I say, I guess. Is it even a good descriptor? If I call something a goopy snooper, do you know what I'm talking about? This does not look like a fox. Looks more like a chihuahua. Looks more like a chihuahua. Okay, the design doesn't translate to a fox that well, actually. This does not look like a fox. Don't want. Looks more like a raccoon now that I look at it. I mean, it could be a raccoon. We have raccoons, though they're not very common. We have a lot more foxes than we have raccoons. We also have otters. I could make an otter. Not this, but like I could make an otter Pokemon. Anyway, oh, wrong thing. Creative juices are running low, unfortunately. But luckily, we can end. We're the 3 hour mark. We can end stream, and I don't know, finish my job application. I've been yapping about it for a week, and I still haven't finished it because I'm really bad at words. I'm really struggling to write it because I'm bad with words, but you know, I can do it by the end of the week. So I only have one more week. to finish it and send it in. But I can do that. Sure, I can do that. Ugh. But let's go look for someone to raid. Let's see who's streaming right now. When was last time we raided Ami? Let me check. Ami cyberspace. One time in the past 30 days. You know what? I think we're gonna raid Ami. We're gonna go raid Ami. No, wait. I forgot. Almost forgot. Boom. Boom. Whew. There, have a raid message. Go copy that. Control C. Okay. Phew. That was scary. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow with some Marvel Rivals. Gonna play some Gambit. Because I like Gambit. He's really fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you like the art. And also I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever time it is for you. And as always, remember to eat food and drink water and take care of yourself. Take your meds if you have them, if you need them. I will be back tomorrow with some Marvel Rivals. Hope to see you all back again. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here, Arson. Hope you have a good day. I will pet the rock for you guys. Wah. Pa 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 pa. Pa 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 pa. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you all back again tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Have a good time. Have a good time zone. Bye bye. Remember to say hello to Ami. Be nice. Behave. Bye bye. Bye everyone.